Hi everybody, it's me, Elora, and today I will be filming a YouTube video. So it's been quite a few months and I'm sorry I'm looking like this. I'm really tired, but I decided to sit down and film this video and why I disappear for so long. So we can just go back to 2020. So back in 2020, I remember I lost a lot of money back then because of a scam, and that's when I started being negative. At that time I was still finishing school. I think I was in my last year. No, I was not in my last year. Yeah, I think I was in my last year in university and I lost a big chunk of money and I got really depressed because, you know, it's my money I've been trying to save, and the thing that I had to start all over again, it was a lot, right? So we can just say that back in 2020, that was like the bad negative that happened to me back then. Then 2021 started and then I finished university. Then after 2020, 2021 came, I finished university and I got my first summer job, like summer internship, where I study science, so I got my first scientist job. And all that money that I lost, I was able to get it back just in a few months because I was working a lot of hours. And then after that, I was getting happy again. I was like, oh yeah, getting some money. Positive energy. Then that was just a summer internship, so obviously I had to find another job after that one, and I was moving out at the same time, so I had a lot on my hands too. At some point I was going a little bit crazy, but it was fine. Like, I was able to find an apartment, the one that I'm living in, and I was also able to find a job. Now let's talk about that job that I found. I was really excited that I was moving out, living on my own, you know, finding a job. And once I found it, it was really bad. That job that I had, it was horrible. My mental health went down again. I had this supervisor, she was terrible, and I think I mentioned that in previous videos, and that was the worst job. Oh my god. Yep, it was bad. So yeah, after being happy for a while, then my depression just started to kick in again with that job. Mostly for that job, I was still making some money, not a lot, honestly. That job was very physical and very little pay, so I was pissed off about that too, until I found a better job in 2022. So I was a lab technician from October 2021 until May 2022, so that's like quite a few months. And at the beginning of 2022, I remember I was applying for a lot of jobs. I was just getting interviews and not job offers, so that put me down a lot. A lot of my friends that worked at the same lab with me, they were actually applying for jobs and getting the job offer, and I was like, why is it not happening with me? Like, what's going on? So there was a lot of negative energy around 2020, 2021, and there were also dirty relationships. And I call them dirty because these people that I met, it was not good. So we can just start with someone that I met in 2021 November. So I got hired by the lab technician position in October, and I think I went indoor skydiving, and that's when I met this guy. We started hanging out a little bit, but this guy is out of his mind. Like, I'm telling you, this guy is like, it's crazy. He told me a lot of things about his past, and so it was like the first cheaty person that I met that I was like dating for a while. I think it only lasted from November until December, and then I didn't speak to him at all throughout the month of January, and then he texted me back at the beginning of February, and then after that we didn't speak again because that relationship was really toxic. He was so toxic. Oh my god. So throughout the month of January, I met this other guy, and I just didn't really like him at all, and because I rejected him, he started telling me really bad stuff about me. I was like, I don't need to deal with this. I just don't like you. Can we please just move on? And that person wouldn't leave me alone. Well, I blocked him everywhere. So that only lasted a few weeks, I just say, which is like the month of February. And then, so this is like 2022. I met the worst person in my life. We are in February 2022. I met this guy. And I'm gonna be completely honest, since the first time I saw him, we met at a party, and the first time I saw him, I noticed his energy was so low. Like, he gave me low vibrational energy. Since the first time I saw him, it was just like that. And I didn't, for some reason, when I first met him, I wasn't like that attractive to him. Like, I found this other guy that I saw at that party more attractive than the one that I was supposed to meet. Yeah, he just gave me like really low energy, and I think that was like the first red flag that I saw, and I did not pay attention to it. You know, I decided to get to know him. That was a huge mistake, because once I knew him, this guy pretended to be the victim. He pretended that everybody, like, he had very, you know what afflicted person is? An afflicted person is someone who suffers all the time. It's depressed most of the time. There are people with like mental health or something like that. You know, the first few months that we were dating, it was okay, but then I started noticing that he was pulling away, and I wanted to talk to him, like what was happening, but he just like kept on pushing me. And until we broke up. Our relationship lasted, I think, 4 or 5 months. I asked him like what's happening, and then he broke up with me. Then from September to November in 2022, it was like the worst 2 months of my life. Even my birthday is in October. From September to November, it was the worst 2 months of my life. I have never thought I would lose my mind this way. I would never thought I would get lost in life like the way I did. It was those 2 months, they were very dramatic. A lot of drama, a lot of secrets being exposed about the person that I was dating. And then I started being mad at myself because I felt very foolish, because I felt for his lies, like he was lying to me, he was using me, and like everything just turned upside down. Like at that point in my life, I was like, I had so much hatred, so much anger. I did say a lot of negative things. I felt that I wasn't myself. It was such a negative period of my life. And one of the reasons that I'm doing this video is because I'm in a better mental health right now. Thank God. But those 2 months, it was like a constant fighting between me and that person that I dated. Also text messages, voicemails, emails. It was bad. Like, there were a lot of hurtful words said between each other. It was the most dramatic period in my life, and I am so glad that that chapter is over. And one of the reasons that I'm doing this video is because I want 2023 to be a good year. I do want 2023 to be like a good, better year for me, because I do have to say that most of 2022 it was bad. It was really, really bad. I struggled a lot mentally. The previous year I was struggling mentally based on the job that I had, but in 2022 I was struggling mentally because of someone else. You know, sometimes we meet people in life that they're not meant for us, right? They're not meant for us, and we have to see the red flags that they show, and it's better to like push those people away as soon as possible because they will mess up with your head. I was going through a lot in those 3 months. That's why I disappeared. I couldn't post anything on YouTube. I just didn't feel like doing anything. Also, I did get a new job, so I now have 3 jobs and I'm more busy. Another negative thing that happened, that my Instagram account got hacked and I lost my account, so I have to start all over again. I was supposed to meet up with my boss just like for my professional work. Supposed to meet up with him to work on more stuff, and that never happened. So a lot of negative things came to me between September and November, possibly December too. It was just one bad thing after another one, and yeah, I was in a really bad negative energy. I was depressed. I was dealing with a lot mentally. I didn't want to reach out for help. I just didn't want to bother any of my friends. My mom was talking to me on the phone and she would notice that I was sad, but I still wouldn't tell her anything. And I am glad that all of this is over. I do have to say that I feel happy because I was hoping that the person that I dated will get like a really bad negative karma. I like justice. Who doesn't like justice? You know, when something bad happened to you, of course you want justice. What I'm saying is that right now we are in 2023 and I do want to manifest good things into my life. I don't want any more negative people that, you know, they have a low energy. They usually spread that into other people, and it's better to stay away from them. Just be yourself, but there's bad people out there, okay? Just stay away from them as far away as possible. You know, a lot of my friends keep on telling me, you know, Laura, you're a really nice person, you're really nice to hang out with. Because at some point I was so mad at myself for falling for his lies and all this stuff. I was like losing my mind. I'm like, am I not a good person? Like, why am I being treated this way, right? But now that I came out of it, I've realized that I'm not the one to blame here. These people, they don't love themselves. They have addictions, like weird addictions. You should stay away from them because you have light, you're beautiful, and all these people that they want to put you down is because they're not doing well in their life. So if you see people like that, stay away from them and move on. Just forget that they ever existed, forget that they ever talked to you. And I know it's really hard, but let me tell you one thing, time will heal you. You know, just let time pass by and just focus on yourself, and you will see that you will get out of this whole drama situation. Anyways, I do want to say that 2023, I hope it will be better. I do manifest a lot of good things to myself, especially focus financially, because I had goals financial before I met this person, and I completely lost my persona, completely lost my mind. I was reaching out for a goal and then I completely stopped reaching for that goal. I became a whole new person. I just want to manifest good things for 2023. Maybe things happen for a reason. Maybe you meet these people to make you stronger. Because I'm definitely stronger right now. I feel mentally better, mentally stronger, and I feel like nobody can stop me right now. I've been trying to learn French for the past couple of days. I feel that I forgot everything that I learned because you need to practice. Surprisingly, French is very similar to Spanish. I just wanted to do a very short video. I think this one is going to be pretty short, that I will be starting doing more YouTube videos now. I'm just going to do it for fun. I've also been doing photography. So I do have a new Instagram account. I don't have a lot of posts there because my last one got hacked and it felt weird that somebody knows a lot of your information. There's a lot of information about you online. The fact that someone hacks your account and have control of it, it just feels really unsafe. So I'm being a little more cautious. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, is that 2020, from 2020 to 2022, hasn't been the best years of my life, and I think it's totally normal. I think everybody goes through that. In fact, there are people out there who told me that those years were not the best either. So it is what it is. I think the best advice that I can give you is to be yourself, to focus on you, only you. Even if you are dating someone, do not become too attached. Do not get attached to people. And even if you have really close friends that they don't like to do the things that you do, don't wait for them to be happy. You know, if you invite someone to do something, they're like, oh no, I don't want to go, do it yourself. Honestly, I would suggest that if you want to do something, you just go for it. Be you, be yourself, pursue your dreams, be smart with your money because the economy sucks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is not too long. I just came from work. I'm in my pajamas right now, but I just wanted to sit down and just mention a couple of things because I have been through a lot, like definitely mentally, and I am really hoping that 2023 will be a better year. And of course that depends on me, and that I have to manifest good things in my life and push away all the negativity, all the negative people. Everything negative needs to go away, all the positive needs to go, please. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in other videos. Ciao.